Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the New York Yankees. So just about set. Our starting pitcher in this one, Carlos Carrasco.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Ready to go now. This is Corbin Carroll.
Arizona, the right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
And that's through there for a strike. And we're underway here in the home opener. Swing and a miss at a slider. And the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Popped up right side. Rice. He's there. He's got it. One away. So digging in, Geraldo Perdomo. Perdomo measures 6 feet 2 inches, 205 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Dominguez hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Pavin Smith. That one lifted to left. Dominguez makes the catch, inning over. Back for more from the Bronx. And today's starter, Merrill Kelly.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And we're back. And stepping in for the Yankees, Ben Rice. There's the strike. Late with the swing there.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 1 down. There comes Cody Bellinger. So Cody Bellinger went as a 4th-round pick by the Dodgers in the 2013 draft. How about this, though? His final year in high school, he hit just 1 home run. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. And that is out of play. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Aaron Judge at the plate. Swing and a miss.
No ball, 1 strike.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
First two hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Top of the second. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Josh Naylor. Carrasco back to work. That one a little bit high. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
On the ground, right side. Jazz tosses to first. And a quick out, number 1. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
The left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Second inning here, no score. Ripped to third and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Eugenio Suarez now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Ball 1 there. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Into left center for a base hit.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Alek Thomas now. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss.
No ball, 1 strike.
And they tag him out. Back here in the Bronx, Singy, and we talked about expectations this year for the Yankees, but we haven't brought up their trip to the World Series last year.
Yeah, they had the most wins in the American League, had won their first pennant in 15 years. Hard to believe that, huh? It's tough not labeling that type of a year as a success.
The pitch. Strike 2. Dodgers versus Yankees in the Fall Classic. It doesn't get any better than that, Singy.
Yeah, and a lot of people across the globe watch those games, not just in the United States, and we won't forget that World Series for a long time.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. And a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. Up the middle, Hampson fires over to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. So 2 down now, and here is Anthony Volpe. And that one fouled off. That's outside, and the count is 1-1. Carroll moves towards it. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Alek Thomas. Looks like he wants the signs again. Down the line, it's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And he's got a leadoff triple.
He was all over that one. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's Garrett Hampson, maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Step off, and looks the runner back to third now.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
That one's upstairs, ball one. Runner at third, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Ball 2.
Cut on and lifted in the air. It's going to fall for a hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Comes through with the RBI. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Now here is Jose Herrera. Right through there for a strike. Runner on the move. Cut on and miss. Throw to second. Save. Hampson leads off second with nobody out. Check on the runner. Hampson back on a dive. Runner on the go again. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit out into right center. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
At the plate, Corbin Carroll. Runner breaks for third. Bunting for a hit. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. So runners at the corners. Nobody out. Next to hit for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Smith takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. There goes the runner. Strike in there. Throw to second, and he's out. 2 outs with a runner at third. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. That's back. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. As we go to the last of the third, and stepping in for the Yankees, Trent Grisham. Fought off foul.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swinging a foul straight back. Struck him out looking. And up next for New York, J.C. Esquera. One down, base is empty.
Batting ninth, the third baseman.
So a man at first. And now Oswaldo Cabrera. Center field. He's got it. 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Kelly moved to first.
No, he's in there.
And he's back in there. Rice swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Stays alive. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Esquera leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw. And it's going to wind up out of play. So 2 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Went down on strikes his first time through. And a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Nice grab from his knees, the throw. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Start of the 4th, and now it's Josh Naylor.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And a 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single.
Oh, now this ball is driven into the left center field gap. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Here's Gurriel. Swings through that one. 0-1. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners, nobody out.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Now he steps off to reset. Adam Ottavino getting the call to the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And a swing and a miss.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Runner takes off. Got him swinging. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
Started as if he knew 100% something off speed's coming here. Well, that was by you.
And that one fouled off.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
2 outs. Got him looking. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom of the inning, and now Aaron Judge. Judge goes 6 feet 7 inches, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2013. Now a step off the rubber to reset. Swings through that.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Whips it across. Judge out on the play. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
That one ripped. Going back on this one. Makes the catch gliding onto the warning track. And the batter now, Jason Dominguez.
Now batting the left field. Now pitching for Arizona, number 19, Ryan Nelson.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Out towards right center field. Carroll hustling after it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Back here in New York, all set for the start of the inning. And stepping in is the speedy Garrett Hampson. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, you know, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, "Hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit." So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2. When I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me, he said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
Now, Jose Herrera doubled his first time up. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now here is Corbin Carroll, and delivers outside. Here's the pitch, runner on the go, and that's fouled off. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Herrera leads off first with 1 away. Runner goes again. There's the ball. Caught in a rundown now.
2-2.
And they put the tag on him for the out. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 2 down, nobody on. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, the shortstop, Geraldo.
Now up next for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo. 0 for 2 in this one. Runner on the go. Ball misses.
No strike.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Runner goes again. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Rice puts it away, and that is that. Back now in the Bronx, and now it's going to be Anthony Volpe. Swinging a foul straight back.
You know, these Yankees just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Caught looking his first time up. Hard hit left side. Whips it to Smith. That takes care of Grisham. And here is J.C. Esquera. And that drops in for a strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ballgame if you're not careful.
The next offering misses, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. The Yanks down by a pair. Last half of inning number 5. Ripped to short. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back in the Bronx. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the new pitcher on now, Ryan Yarbrough.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
He swings and fouls one off.
You know, these D-backs really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. One thing is they haven't been fooled all that much. 6 of their hits have come off speed pitches.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Next offering is outside.
And that success against off-speed pitches tells me they're doing a great job of seeing the ball deep, letting the ball travel, and then just trying to use the whole field.
Here's a 2-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's Josh Naylor. 1 for 2.
Josh Naylor.
And there's a foul ball. That one the other way, and that's a fair ball.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. in the air, right field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And that's a double.
Now back, the third baseman, Eugenio.
2 on, 1 out. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Eugenio Suarez. Golden opportunity right here. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. One down, runners at second and third. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got him swinging. Here's the center fielder, Alek Thomas.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Up and in, and it's 1-0.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Checks his swing. Now would appeal to third. No, he held up. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat. Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the 6th. Leading off, Oswaldo Cabrera. Nelson back to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
0-2 now. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Perdomo hauls it in, and there's one away. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. And that is out of play. The Diamondbacks leading by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. Got him. Larry Bullard rings him up. Bellinger up to hit.
Now batting, the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1. Swing and a ground ball. Can't glove it cleanly. Still able to fire over. And the Yanks go quietly. Back for more from the Bronx. Here's the second baseman, Garrett Hampson. Yarborough in his 7th season, 33 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
One strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Puts a bunt down. One up, one down. Now the catcher up to hit, Jose Herrera. Tap foul at the plate. The 0-1. To the right side, Rice. And he takes it himself for the out. 2 down, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Volpe pulls that one down, and that'll do it. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, bottom of the 7th, it's Aaron Judge now. The Yankees looking to rally.
Now pitching for Arizona, number 68, Jalen Beach.
Off the mark there. And that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
And next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swing and a foul out of play. Next offering is fouled back. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
No, 1 strike.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Gurriel on the run. And that is that. And we're back. Now here is Geraldo Perdomo.
Pitching to the Diamondbacks, number 4, Fidel Martinez.
Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Mark Leiter Jr.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but but that's a good approach paying off.
And now, Pavin Smith. That one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Runner on the go. Little chopper rolls foul. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Grisham is there, makes the catch.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Runner on the move. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. Back to first, and he's safe. Runner on the go again. Swing and a miss. No throw. He's in there safely. So up next, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Pitching to the Diamondbacks, number 31, Jake McCarthy.
Line drive, and that'll get down for a base hit. Here comes Marte around third. He'll score.
Well done, drives in the run. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. 1 for 3. Leiter with a move to first. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. It's a pitch out. Safe at second with a stolen base. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Throw to third. Save. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. In the dirt, blocked. Runner stays put at third. Steps off, looks to third. Nothing happening. Ground ball right side. On to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back in New York, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now Anthony Volpe.
Lopez. Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 18, Joey Miller.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
In the air, right field, and that drops foul.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate.
They hope he's the guy to spark a comeback. He tends to play better when his team is behind, so why not him?
Drops a bunt down the first base side. They apply the tag, and the runner moves up to second. Here's the catcher to hit, J.C. Esquera. On the ground, right side, Hampson to first. That's the second out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
And now we'll step off and check on third.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in. Some quality at bats, try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Tied him up inside with that one.
One strike.
Two outs. Hit on the ground to short. Marte throws to first in time, and that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Alek Thomas. Luke Weaver gets the ball now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Inside, 1-0. And it's fouled away. So now 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Outside. Three-two. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Garrett Hampson stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Right side, Chisholm whips it to first. Hampson is out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to him, Jose Herrera.
Hitting to the Diamondbacks, number 14, Gabriel Moreno.
And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. That one out to right. Bellinger makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back at Yankee Stadium, digging in, Ben Rice.
The first baseman.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Paul Goldschmidt.
Just looking to get on here. Give them something to work with as they try to make a comeback.
The other way. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
So, man aboard. Here's Cody Bellinger. 0 for 3 in this one.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And a foul ball. That's a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Runner at first with no outs here. Pickoff throw. Goldie back in on a dive. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And out number 1 on the grab. He's 2 outs away. Judge digs in now. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Austin Wells. Runner on first and 1 down for him. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Goldie, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. To first, and they've got him picked off. To second, and he's out. And foul ball. The Yankees down to their final strike. Hard hit right side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Diamondbacks claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.